What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the Super Slow channel. Today we're going to be explaining on what actually happened to my Subaru BRZ, and that's why you don't see it here anymore. We have the right here in the garage we have the Kawasaki Z125, Gio's Honda Monkey. You can see the Subaru is not here. The wrap had to be pushed back due to obviously the car's not here right now. It's probably going to take about 2-3 months to even get it back. Now I'm gonna explain to you guys what actually happened to my BRZ. The first video I ever seen that this had happened to a BRZ for the new generations. I know there's a few videos out there already for the old generation that had happened to them, that they had to get it replaced. But actually on the channel, I haven't posted like in about, I would say a month, probably about a month, almost a month, if not a little bit over a month. After that video I did over there in downtown. 2022 BRZ right now with me. As you can see, I only have the Grom, I have the detailing truck, and right here Gio left his blue Honda Monkey. But we don't have the BRZ for right now. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it's at the Subaru dealership getting taken care of. Whereas of now we're still going back and forth with emails and sending the paperwork that they need, and then the stuff that they're asking us that we got to send and show proof. Luckily, warranty is gonna cover everything as of now. So what happened to the BRZ is that the engine block screwed up, and they saw some metal shavings in the oil. So when they opened up the dipstick, they checked it, had a little bit of shavings. But I'm gonna explain the story on how did it happen, which I don't know completely like how it would happen, but I'm gonna get to that later on in this video. Like I'm explaining to it from how it started and to how it's going, and I'm gonna just be keeping you guys updated on the BRZ. The engine will need to be replaced. So let's right by my house. We had to go to the grocery store. So as we're coming back, we're like, oh, let's go to the grocery store because we had to get some stuff. I think we're gonna make, we're gonna make some hamburgers. So we were gonna make some hamburgers, so we needed like lettuce and all that stuff. To the store called Fiesta that's by my house, and I heard this weird noise. Pretty much when you have like a ticking noise, that when you're driving you can hear the ticking noise, and then as you accelerate more you can hear it more and more. So I didn't think anything of it when I made a left turn into the parking lot. I checked under the car, there was nothing. Some research on Google, making sure like to see why would I hear that. I opened the hood, everything looked fine. Everything still looked good, nothing looked fried or anything. As I left the grocery store, I turned on the car and I heard the noise again. So I'm like, I wonder what's that? Like, what's the problem that's causing it? So I drove it back home. I checked the dipstick, there's no metal shavings. So I checked the oil was good. No metal shavings at the time yet. So we're good. So we're like, okay, it's nothing inside the engine. It's probably just like a bearing or like a pulley that's messed up. Keep in mind that I did got it used. It came with 7,000 miles. I don't know what the previous owner did to it or how his driving was. All I know is that the dealership, they inspect them, make sure they're legally to sell and like that. So I found it, I got it. So I did some research and it'll be like, well, it's probably like an engine, something in the engine, the pulley. There's a bunch of things. So I told one of my friends that he's a mechanic and he's really good. He's like, oh, it's probably he says something about, oh, he says it's probably like a pulley that's going faster and it's a little bit loose that needs to be replaced. Well, hopefully it's nothing bad. So we couldn't figure it out. So I went online, made an appointment at Subaru dealership, and I took it in. I drove it there, but I didn't drive like crazy aggressive. I just kept it like speeding like 45, 50. Even on the highway, I had my emergency lights on because the noise was still ticking. So I had to drive it there. The exit was like right here, and I was coming right here. Pretty much, my engine lights, all these lights turned on out of nowhere. Let me pull over to the side, and the temperature gauge started going up. I'm like, oh shit! Like, I knew that was something serious because in order for something serious to happen, the temperature gauge is supposed to go up. Pulled over to on the side of the freeway. I was still on the freeway, but like where there's like an extra gap. So I parked there, I turned it off, I let the car cool down, and I tried turning it on. It didn't turn on. It pretty much died. So then a cop pulled up behind me. He's like, oh, what's wrong with it? I explained to him what had happened. and luckily I was like an exit before. Like as soon as I got off the